Okay, hello everyone. I'm back. Hopefully this stream doesn't die again. Like some incredibly dumb thing that happens too often, I've noticed. But yeah. So the last time we finished the first island, or I guess the second one technically. We get any mail? No. And now I'm a little stuffly. So let's go up here. I'm, okay. To have to redo all this again. So, ho ho ho, you're back, Beth, and you brought some new friends with you. That's cracklin'. I guess save more often? It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Hermit. We've come all the way from Furrowfield. Beth said we could live here, so here we are. Just a second. God, and of course I'm congested today. We're looking forward to helping her make this place into a proper paradise. It's smashing to have you here. Welcome to the Isle of Awakening. Well, Beth, hadn't you better knock a few houses together for the residents? Nah, mate, I came here to, like, build stuff. Not to get stuff built for me, yeah? We were all talking about it on the boat, and now I'm totally stoked to get started. Too right. We was cooped up on that shit for blimey ages, and now we're here to be done. We'll be done if we ain't, gonna make nothing. But what? Are you telling me that you're all builders? Well, that's a bombshell. Long have I dreamed of the day the bevy of builders would set foot on this island's soil. Speaking of which, the soil of yours is in a terrible state. We have to be getting that sorted before any proper building can begin. That's a splendid suggestion, Wrigley. As soon as we have some lovely, healthy soil, we can start growing our crops. I know. Banging place to do that. The Green Gardens. You just have to head northeast until you bump into a stone tablet. Let's go. New location has been added to your map. The cookless lays of the cliff. Let's hop up to it. Then you can use your windbreakers to ride the breeze all the way down. I nearly forgot the most important thing. The real reason you rocked up here to see me. You brought me some mini medals, haven't you? And you'll be wanting to trade these for treasure. Whenever you've got a nice little collection going, just come and find me. Then hit triangle, and we can do a swap. Ho ho ho! Have the mini medals tickled your fancy? It's good to know we share a common interest. You see, I'm a rather avid collector for mini medals. I'll even swap them for my treasures. Sniff, sniff? Unless I'm mistaken, that's the unmistakable whiff of mini medals. Let's see now. Had to get a little drink there. Ho ho ho! You've got 10 mini medals there. I see. I'll take them if you don't mind. For hitting one medal, I'll give you a pair of geeky specs. For reaching the 4 medal mark, I'll teach you how to make player lyres. For hitting 4 medals, I'll give you a copy of Bustling Streets. For hitting 10 medals, I'll give you a bow. It's in a bow tie. As the thing stand, you brought me a total of 10 mini medals. Make that 14 and I'll teach you the recipe for a set of Middenhall garb. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, young builder, how does it feel to pocket your very first accessory? If you want to put it on, just use a dressing table and you can chop, and change your appearance however you like. If you know the recipe, go ahead and bang one together. If not, I seem to recall I seem to recall one knocking about the Green Garden somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna save here, so I don't have to redo that. I'm gonna save every so often. I wish there was multiple saves that I could do. Okay. Yeah. The bitrate went down just because it was doing that. Like it's over there, right? Yeah. So, we're going over here now to look at this tablet. And I can get a good view of all of the area while I'm at it as well. Nice map filling in. Oh! That's where the worm went? Is this the stone tablet old Whitebeard told us about? Oh ho ho, indeed it is, Malrith, my boy. This tablet was knocked together by the last builder who lived here, a mysterious and magical creation. It reacts to the innermost thoughts of the island's master, and when an idea materializes in their mind, it will be etched into the stone itself. That means you, Beth. You must consider the needs of the island and its inhabitants, and what you must build to fulfill those needs. Once you decided your goals, it's time for the tablet to work its magic and set it all in stone, literally. Let's see, what do we need? Well, that pink squirmy thing said the soil here was in a bad way. That seems like an important thing to fix. And I don't mean to grow crops or farm animals or anything like that, so practical as that. What the island needs is nature. You want us to build nature? Images of a country village nestled between a lush forest and a sparkling stream swirl around Beth's mind. The ground around the tablet is cracked and dry. It would be better if it was wetter, so build us a raging river. An arid wasteland stretches out before you. If it was a big, beautiful meadow instead, what a wonderful sight it would be. Building a builder's paradise will require a lot of wood. Work with Wrigley to build a forest that will satisfy your hunger for lumber. You want to make a river, a meadow, and a forest? Bwahaha. You're nothing if not ambitious, my girl. When I said the island needed nature, I didn't actually expect you to make it. This is rather a bigger undertaking than a searing scallywinkle, you know. I've never thought of creating a landscape from scratch before. But now that you mention it, I think you and Lulu could really be onto something. I do better than give it to green it up than us farmers. I ain't never been a producer to say I'm a full-fed to say I'm a producer. Wow, really? I ain't never been oh, prouder. Okay. I ain't never been prouder to say I'm a full-fed born and bred. Yeah, man. Hey, Beth, while we're busy prettying this place up, how about you build us those new cribs the hermit promised us? A most excellent idea. What better way to put all those items we brought with us to good use? That's just jam-packed with the awesomest things Furlfield has to offer. It's all like useful as. Gosh, these new friends of yours are certainly raring to go. Did something happen on Furlfield that I should know about? Well, whatever the reason, I think their passion for building might be rubbing off on me. Perhaps I'll even join in the building work myself. You want to build a river, don't you? Well, it just so happens that I know the perfect place. You see, while you and Malroth were off adventuring, I was exploring every day. I actually got to know the lay of the land here rather well. Oh ho ho, well then, let our resident explorer Lulu guide you to the site of the river to be. As you head out into the great unknown, do not fear. Should you lose your bearings, you can warp straight back to this tablet. I'll be at the temple watching you hard at work. Come find me when you're finished. Come along then, let's go get this river running. Can you see those highlands over there, Beth? I think that would be the perfect spot for the source of our river. A river in the highlands? Pa, are you mad? Rivers are supposed to wind through valleys, not right on top of hills. Everybody knows that. Hold up, Ananzo. It sounds like Lulu has a plan. Let's head up there and see what we can see. Last one up's a rotten egg. Where do these people get their energy? Very well, this way. Beth remembers all the recipes she's learned on Furrowfield. Ho ho ho, so you've upgraded your builder's workbench, have you? That workbench is a little different from the other crafting stations you've used before. It's imbued with building spirit. You just have to pay your respects to the builders of your by spending a few gratitude points, and you can unlock new recipes. Use the workbench well, and this place will be a builder's paradise in no time. Okay. I'm gonna go up here. I think having the preview constantly playing is actually gonna help quite a bit. I can use a little bit more bandwidth, but I can also see if it, like, immediately if it goes bad, which is useful. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna be the last one. No, actually, Mahler's gonna be the last one up. Alright. Are you fucking kidding me? Good lord. Well, I get to go up here a third time. And I get to be up not last. You are the one who's last. Well, what do you make of the view, Beth? Do you see how the ground down below is a different color? I believe that's an old riverbed. If we could create some kind of water source at the top of this cliff, we'd soon have the whole thing filled with water again. I got a minute, Lulu. It's blimey big river you're after, ain't it? Best a builder, not a miracle worker. Well, I for one think it's a wonderful idea. This goes far beyond making tasty recipes or beautiful buildings. You would have us remake the land itself. There's just one thing I haven't figured out. How in the world will we get a river's worth of water up here? By saving. And me taking a small break. It may seem like I've only been streaming for 17 minutes, but I've actually been streaming for about 50 or so. So I'll be right back in a second. Gotta go there. Oh. Alright, I'm back. Took a little longer because I needed to get some aspirin. Lulu does have some great ideas. I think the two of us could really get along. She seems to be a bit worried about how to get all the water up here, but I know you just got just the solution. The bottomless pot of yours should still be full of fresh furrow-filled water. You just have to tip it over and pour it out. When it runs over the edge, it'll fill the whole riverbed. The whole riverbed, you say? I wonder if it will flow all the way down here. Well, there's only one way to find out. Go on, Beth. Slosh out some water on top of this cliff and see what happens. Just make sure it's nice, clean water, not dirty water. We don't want another furrow field on our hands. The new islanders are such an inspiration. I'm starting to feel the urge to get building myself, but first we gotta do some landscaping to do. Okay. What the world just happened? I've never seen so much water pour out of a pot. Look at that, the water's flowing over the cliff and on all the way down to the bottom. But it's not full. It's blimey beautiful waterfall we're making. Nature. Goodness me, there's water everywhere. I'm soaked through my small clothes. But I don't care one jot. Nice. You've got water flowing, Beth. We just have the source. We have the source for our river now, but this is just the start. That magic pot of yours really saved the day. With an exceedingly useful tool like that at our disposal, you have this river up and running at no time. All we have to do now is fill up the rest of the riverbed. I'm gonna inspect the bottom of the waterfall. Everyone follow me. Which way? Of course she just jumped off a sheer cliff face. She's awful mad, that one. But I think I like her. Hold up, Lulu. I'm right behind you. Better late than never. This river isn't going to make itself, you know. We need to fill this whole river bed with water. The building begins again, huh? I'll sit this one out. Building stuff isn't exactly my song suit. You lot get to work on the rivers and meadows and woods and what have you. I'll stay on the lookout for monsters. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. It isn't just a river we're after. We gotta get our greenery game on, too. We'll need Wrigley's help to purify the soil. Say, Brittany, why don't we three leave the river building to the others to take care of the fields and forest? Very well, you can handle the replanting, Rose. Rosie, Perry, Weirdy Beardy, and I will take charge of the river. Fine by me. I must admit I'm a little more than excited to be building a scenery from scratch. You're part of Team River too, Beth. We'll show you where we want you to port the water. And be sure to fill every nook and cranny now. None of us mind getting our feet wet, so pour away. Okay. Okay. And here, obviously. Oh wow, it just straight up goes over those rocks. That's interesting. Your help is greatly needed. Wow, they just dance, don't they? I wonder how far it goes. Ah, so it stops pouring. Like, I just hold it down until the... Whoa. You've actually built yourself a river. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very good, in fact. We have these bleak and blasted plains transformed into a pastoral paradise in no time. While you tour away, I spent a great deal of time making plans for Lulutopia, right down to the minutest of details. I came to the conclusion that a whole host of wonderful water features are just what my subjects would wish for. What do you mean, your subjects? We're building my empire of evisceration here, remember? Maybe if you ask Beth nicely, she'll set aside some space for you in my kingdom, the dungeon. Simmer down, younglings. I'm the eldest here, so I get to decide what we do. We found Bonanza Land. Now there's nothing for you to fight about. Shut it, Fuzzface. This is between me and her. You made us a very wonderful, picturesque river, Beth. When it comes to making nature, you're natural. Speaking of which, where did you come across that unusual pot? A gentleman called Pastor Al gave it to you? Oh, I'd like to have met him. He sounds like a thoroughly fine fellow. You shall have to tell me about your adventures on Furrowfield as soon as things calm down a little. But that shall have to wait for the time being. Our work is far from finished. This river isn't necessarily nearly long enough to satisfy my standards. Next on the agenda is extending its reach by means of the Grand Lulutopian Canal. A letter, eh? Okay. Let's give me a chance to get a little drink. Okay, it's done saving. So it's next. It's time to begin the construction of the Grand Lulutopian Canal. We'll need to extend the river even further for it to turn my vision into reality. Well, the old riverbed only goes so far. How are we supposed to make the river, break the river longer? Actually, it looks like the river did used to be longer. Just look. Just look. It's just been blocked by a bunch of soil and sand. It should be easy enough to smash through that soft stuff and open it up again. You're right. Well spotted, Malroth. Well, it just so happens that I brought something from Furrowfield just for such an occasion. A bomb. This chest is full of the sturdiest of construction materials. We can use them to shore up the banks and as we clear a path for the river. You can leave the digging to us, Beth. Why don't you and Wrigley get started on greenifying things around here? What's in here? I see. Okay. What? Oh my god. Oh, is work on the river going swimmingly, is it? While the others are busy with that, you and me can do something about this stony soil. Hey, you guys. Thought you'd leave the rest of the Green Gang crew out of the decision-making, did you? Don't think so, mate. Britton and I wrestled up a few helpful items to ensure the whole meadow-making process runs smoothly. 3 balls of worm food. I thought it was gonna straight vom when I stuck my hands in the pot to get the ingredients for those things. Seriously, though, it was, well, nasty. Worm food, my favorite snack. Plop one of these lovely lumps in the ground and I'll gobble them up and turn our hard sand into a soft soil, all right? Me and Lil show you where to put them. Me and Lil show you to put them? Come on, squad, let's roll. Oh, she's going over here. Okay. A meadow right here would be lush. Okay. I wonder how he does this. Ah, okay, it's 3D. God. Of course. That's what I thought was going to happen. God. Oh my god, shut up. I'm loving the vibes we got going here. When the woods and rivers are done, this place is gonna be dope as. Whether the meadow or the wood you're after, I can make just everything nice and grassy again. You just have to plunk down a few luscious worm food. I reckon about 10 tiles worth of meadow should do the trick. Check your map to see how much you've done so far. What? How the hell would that work? Oh! Oh god. This? Oh man, it didn't do it up like that. Actually, it still might work. I'm gonna have to make more, aren't I? I can make grass seeds. No, son of... Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, she is not going to shut up, is she? It looks like it goes down. Okay. Yep. Wow, it's fair enough. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna have to make my... I'm so glad I have so much of this stuff. OMG, it's gorgeous. Seriously, like, totally sick fieldwork, Beth. Oh yes, everything looks much nicer now. Just imagine how much lovelier it will look when the whole riverside is draped in greenery. Let's leave that up to Beth, yeah? It's her island, and anyway, her meadow looking making sense, our sensibilities are off the hook. You want to make 10 tiles worth of meadow for starters, right? This place is going to look so sick when you're done. Oh, and if you're out of worm food, just make some more, like, duh. Oh, right. I'll probably have to do it myself. Can I not do... Oh, I just can't do... That might actually explain something. Hard as the night soil, basically. Is that everything I need? Oh, alright. Oh, alright. Job done. Wonderful work, Wrigley. You've turned all that dry, cracked soil into marvelous meadow. Dude, this place is straight banging now. Get a load of that all that grass. Huh, this place is starting to look more and more like Furrowfield. That's the idea. It'll look even lovelier once we give it a whole riverbank and a green treatment. You're always thinking a few steps ahead, aren't you? Maybe I'll make you my Imperial Gardener-in-Chief. What about me? What about me, eh? After all the mud I've much for you, if I don't get a job, I'll be greener than all this grass put together. Actually, I might just keep these for myself. You ticked off one of the tablet targets off the list. I see. Congratulations. For every objective you complete, a mini-medal will come into being. Once you collect it, if you bring them to me, I'll swap them for some of my most prized possessions. I'm mad for mini-medals. Well, would you look at that. It's a mini-medal. Toodle pip 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 for now. Oh, alright, it's some fine fields, and it's all thanks to a way placed to one food, Beth. I never would have done it without you. Yes, thank you so much, Beth. Everything's so much nicer now that we have some green grass to roll around in. We can crack on with making the forest next. When we get a break from the old river making, give me a shout. Oh. If you're happy with how the river's coming along, we can start working on the wood next. And we got just to think for that. Brittany and I have recently been busy little bees. Oh God, that's the little girl. And we got just to think for that. Brittany and I have been rather busy little bees recently. Here, Beth, these are for you. 3 Willy goodies. That ain't a Woody Goldie. 3 you got there, is it? Been icing for some of that stuff since we were back in Furrowfield. You got all the ingredients you need to grow a fully fledged forest, right-o? Best stick that grub on the ground and let's get woodworking. We should legit name the wood after me or Lillian. Or both of us. We can call it the Brilliant Forest. Or that'd be brilliant. Once you pop that goodie down, I'll munch away and turn this surrounding area to Gotlush Forest. Just don't go placing it in no hard rocks, yeah? There ain't no one who can turn that stuff into soil. Alright, enough dilly down. Pop these woody goodies down. Let's get started. Don't stop till you got 5 tiles forest on your map. What does a tile count as? Oh! I see. That's what they mean by tiles. Okay. Okay. So... not there. Here? God damn it. There we go. I'm gonna need to make some more of these. And make more of this? Oh, he's just asleep. I think it would make sense to plant them over on this side too. Alright. Alright. I don't know why there was muddy water there. The hell? Oh, I can counteract it. Interesting. I guess that's just gonna be muddy regardless. That's strange. And a bit annoying. But fair enough. Beth. Beth. Yes? Check it out. We dug a canal so the river can continue a bit further. When I swing that hammer to and fro, I felt like I became a builder myself. It was ever so invigorating. The canal is complete. It's not full of water yet, though. Our waterway grows ever longer. Now we can build ourselves a glorious river-footing bonanza land. The folk you ferried in from Furrowfield certainly aren't afraid to get their hands dirty. We never have created this canal without them. I, for one, try to keep my hands positively filthy. And I learned it all from Beth. You're exactly the kind of people we need in Lulutopia. A few more subjects like you will make my kingdom the envy of my neighbors. Can I be your agricultural minister? I'll grow enough fresh fruit and vegetables to make everyone's bellies burst. How many times do we have to go through this, Lulu? This is my empire of evisceration. If you want something to eat, you should head back down to the beach and suck on seaweed. I can tell if the two of them are friends or enemies. It's like they love to hate each other. Let's put the differences aside for the time being. We need to make some more nature. We have to work together if we want to turn this place into a pastoral paradise. Yep. Oh, good lord. That actually might have helped. Of course, I'm gonna have to place this above as well. I wonder if it makes sense to... I wonder if I can cheat. Oh my god. Oh, you can cheat. That's interesting to know. For future reference. It looks like it goes down by 1. Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna need a whole bunch more, aren't I? Da-da. What do we want next? Well, are you ready to continue work on the river? I want to make it the biggest, bestest waterway ever. We'll show you where the water needs pouring, just like we did before. Feel free to slosh it all around us with that bottomless pot of yours. Wet britches have never bothered me. Positions, everyone. You're weird. Sloppy slurry on a stick. This water's gone all dirty. How'd that blimey well happen? Oh, he's way the hell over there. Well, that's just blimey great. Look at this dirty water. Seems we got some spoiled soil to thank for this. This stuff's nearly ruined us back on Foilfield, and we only got it show up here too. Unless we get rid of spoiled soil, the water will never get clean. Can you do me a big favor? Can you use that bottomless pot to scoop up the muddy water? Might be our only hope. That's blimey marvelous. That pot of yours is really something else. Now that muddy water's out of the way, we can get back finishing the river. Thanks, Beth. Actually clearing that horrible muddy water. I suppose it ain't horrible if you like muddy water, but if it's clean you need, then the dirty stuff, will dirty the clean stuff, and then you'll be stopped. I have some more of these, right? Yeah. Got any more tiles? Oh my god. Oh. I can get rid of this thing now. There we go. Da, 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 da. Are they not? Is he not planting forests? It's not in rocks. So I don't know what the hell he's doing. Very strange. How the hell is this set up? Actually, I'll leave that there. Okay. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Have fun with whatever that is you're doing. Okay, some things are being planted. I wonder if it's because... Oh, whoa. Ah. You chose a fine spot for the wood, Beth, but this place looks gut-lost now. If I had any eyes, I barely believe them. You did a pretty good job too, Wrigley. When a word of your woodworking skills go viral, you'll be straight up famous. Viral? Don't know if I like the sound of that. Whatever Brittany's talking about, I'm sure it's a good thing. And so, is this wondrous wood. Let's take a moment and admire it, shall we? Yeah, man, this place is gonna look slick. Rivers and trees that get together so like naturally, yeah? It certainly does look a lot different than it did when we first washed up here. Good job, guys. All you have to do is give me the grub, Beth, and I'll make all the fields and forests you like. But for now, our little meadow gotta... But for now, we got a little meadow, we got our little wood, we legit bossed it. Mad props to the Green Gang. Got another medal. Oh ho ho, another challenge complete, I see. Cracking your job, Beth. Oh, would you look at that? It's a mini medal. Beth acquires a mini medal. Toodle pip for now. Oh, the soil was in a right state before we all worked together to bring a splash of green to the island. Thank you both for your hard work. I can't wait to swing beneath the trees in my very own forest. You'll make one for me, won't you, Beth? I can fill the whole island fields and forests if you fancy, as long as you got a fade to fade me. You got a lot of catching up to do if you want to make this place as green as Fallfield, though, so better get cracking. Now then, Beth, you might have finished with the meadows and forests, but the river ain't done yet. Go and have a quick chat with Rosie and Lou, see if they need an hand. Oh, I will. Let's make it easier. I wanted to make this. So now I've got some more hearts that I can unlock, like building blocks and stuff. Wooden wall, plumberry, let's see, softwood, chimney, stove, a naughty nightlight. Rustic bed, rustic desk, traveling table, comfy sofa. Decorative items. Yes, that's gonna be totally the first thing I do, clearly. These are pretty cheap. Can I get the stuff I need for... This is new. Planter. This might be useful for something, actually. It doesn't say what it does, which is annoying. Ah, okay. This actually might be very useful, though. Can be used to grow small crop. Oh, I see. It's that kind of thing. Interesting. I actually kind of want to make... Oh, these are useful. Although I think I can make the other thing. Build meadow tiles on the Island of Awakening. Oh, I see. Balloons. Brackets. That's nice. Maybe I'll save the rest of these? Yeah. Oh. Brick. Let's see what else. some neat looking books, balloons, and the other signs. There we go. Now I can make private bedrooms as well. Mostly require wood. What's the difference between these two? Oh, I see. I see. Fair enough. The river's looking lovely. Yes, it is. Let's see. It's a nice way to cheat, I suppose. Do I have? I have 2 more of these. Gonna make the rest of this riverbank. Apparently, like... Let's see. I have to make my own at some point here. That is annoying. Okay. I can actually pick up some of these. Oh, that counts as... These are pretty easy to get. Quite honestly. Actually, that could be a way of cheating. Wait, why the hell didn't I do this before? Oh. Oh, I see. It just turns it into dirt. Okay, I see how I could do that. Oh, fair enough. God, some of this is gonna be so annoying. That's a good way of, like, saving on materials. Sort of. Anyway, what the hell was I doing? Alright. He's done a good job scooping out all the muddy water, but as long as that spoiled soil is still here, the river's lower reaches stay soiled forever. I can barely bear to look at this stuff. All the trouble it gave us back in Furfield. We need to get that grody grout going. Please, Beth. God help. Use your hammer to smash the mushy muck. It's Kingdom Come. Is this it? Yes. Is this? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Get on. Get on. You cleared the way with all that slimy soil. 'Tis the weight off my shoulder, 'tis. Yeah. Fix this. Okay. Thanks for dredging out that dirty old soil, Beth. Now we can carry on making our river. If the worst should happen and the water goes muddy again, just scoop it all up with that bottomless pot of yours. That pot should be full of dirty water now. Don't go pouring it back out. We'll be back square and just fill the pot again with some clean water. Job is a good one. Mind if I ask a question? You're looking a heck of a thin recently. You eating properly? I'm blimey famished myself, but I'm sick of vegetables. I want to eat something different. But enough talking. If Lily saw me slacking off, she'd go blimmer and spare. We got work to do. Dinner can wait till we're done with this river. Yep. Jolly good showing, Beth. At this rate, our river will be the envy of our neighbors, whosoever they may be. Okay. All right. Oh, I see what this is. Let's see. Get that here. No, put that down, thank you. All right. Oh, okay. Yes, the river looks so much bigger and better now. Impressive work, Beth. Indeed, and yet its end seems somewhat abrupt. Could it not be bigger and better still? Well, how about we clear away some more of this dirt out of the way? Then Beth can go potty with the pot again. And what's more, once we make a path for the water, there's the perfect place for a pretty pond. What a splendid idea, Rosie. Let's get started right away. Okay. Kelp wood. Medicinal leaf, wheat seeds. Ah, the hands drop those, so I need to kill the hands. Really? I don't remember. Oh. Alright, fair enough. This is... Can I grab this? Oh, I can. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna put you over here. Okay. We need to dig a path through that dirt over there so the river can go all the way to the pond. I'm ready to go, raring to go. Let's get smashing. Woo! Hey, you go get smashing. Those two are really excited about smashing some soil. Well, when it comes to earth-shattering events, you can count me in. While you youngsters are busy here, there's a certain area nearby that I'd like to inspect more closely. By the time I get back, I expect this river will be winding all the way from the mountains to the Bonanza Land Basin. What's gotten into you, Perry? Everyone's jetting off left, right, and center, and you stood there like a statue, not thinking stick. Slacking off, are you? No, it ain't that. It's that sound, that rumbling. I can't take it no more. Oh, Beth, I can't take all this rumbling and grumbling no more. I need something to eat. When I'm sick or tired of blimey cabbages and blooming pumpkins, you ain't got anything else, have you? Oh, if you don't eat your greens, you'll never grow up big and strong. But if you have a hankering for more exotic foodstuffs, you're in luck. There are several small islands nearby that are simply packed with exciting ingredients. Maybe an explorer has set sail for those shores in search of new materials. Though the islands have been long since abandoned, their secrets sleep there still. Beth, why don't you and Mara take a quick trip over to one of these explorers' shores and see what you can find? I seem to remember those isles being chock full of chickens once upon a time. If you bring back one back, it might even lay you a few eggs. Chickens, eh? Are we supposed to catch them? Well, whatever. We can cross that pond when we come to it. Speak to old Brownbeard on the dock. I'm sure he'll be happy to ferry you over. Hear that, Perry? Me and Beth are off to explore these islands and fetch a fine feast for you. But if Rosie and I get back and you haven't helped Rosie and Lulu with the river, I'll smash every last egg in front of you and make you lick it off the dirt. Understood? Yes, Master Marth, sir. If you could bring us back a chicken, just one will do, I'll be ever so happy. There ain't no time to be wasting. Warp yourself to the dock and have that brownbeard fellow take you to one of these foul-infested isles. Okay. Hey, on the map it's like that, although it looks very strange. Alright. You guys can do your thing. Right. Have I eaten recently in the game? No. Alright. So can I warp to the docks? I can. I'm gonna walk there from up here. Not walk, I mean fly. Mostly because I want to see what's going on around here. Not a whole lot. Okay, I don't know what was up with that. Didn't explore last time, I do know that much. Got big old trees. Not a whole hell of a lot else. And I need to get my weapons back. I took that notice board that lets you show what other people have been doing and left it on the other island. Like a smart guy. Really? Interesting. And mildly annoying. Is that a bunch of seaweed? Oh, hello. I'll get around to that after I, like, climb up this a bit. Huh, some fresh water. Dang guy. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yep. Interesting, very interesting. Ah, forgive me, Beth. But would you mind leaving me alone while I conduct a survey? Okay. Well, the building was on the other side of this. Yeah, it's down there. Okay. Get a nice view. Or not so nice as it might be. Oh, there's the vanity. There's a dog-eared book entitled The New Dawn. Beth takes a closer look. It seems to be a long, handwritten memoir. Do you want to read it? Yes. At long last I have found what I have long been searching for. A deserted island upon which my dreams may take shape. However, on my journey here I learned a terrible truth about this world. Such as the weight of this revelation carries, I can scarce find the courage to commit it to paper. Since the moment I awoke in this world, I had an inkling that all was not as it seemed, but the notion only truly began to take hold in Middenhall. When the truth finally dawned, my zest for life seems to fade, and this decrepit vessel I call my body stood face to face with death. I landed here a vibrant youth, but when I gaze into the mirror now, all that greets me is this wizened old countenance. To add to my woes, it would appear that the children of Hargon have discovered this island too. Whether it is they who will mete out my demise, or nature, or if nature shall be the one to receive that honor, I cannot predict. All I can say for certain is that death stalks me like a shadow. The memoir ends there. Okay. Yes. Ah, accessories. There we go. So, old hair. Like historic headband. Ah, this is that kind of